What's up, smart students? Welcome to today's video, which is a topic that's been requested, so I'm finally making it, and that is how to create title pages for MLA 9th edition. First and foremost, creating a title page when you're formatting your papers in MLA 9th edition, it's not a requirement. There are two instances, however, where you would want to create a title page. Number one, you're working a group project, meaning you're not the only author, you have a few authors. And number two, your professor asks you to create a title page. So because of this, there are no technical guidelines for how you should format your title pages. What I'm going to give you are the most common formatting that I see MLA title pages formatted as. All right, let's go ahead and jump into my computer and set one up in real time. And here we are. All right, so welcome to my computer. What you're looking at is on the left-hand side of the screen, I have a completed example of an MLA title page, and then we're simply gonna build this example on the right-hand side. All right, so using Microsoft Word, we're starting at the complete basics, so we're gonna set up the basic formatting for our document, which if you wanna change your font size and type, this is where you'll do that first. I always recommend using Times New Roman size 12. Just to clarify, MLA doesn't have a specific font size and type other than they would like it to be clean and clear and easily legible. So I went ahead and changed the font. Next, I would suggest setting your line spacing now. So let's go ahead and set the double line spacing, and I'm just gonna pull this out so you can see the paragraph option right here. To set the line spacing, you're going to use the line spacing drop-down menu. We're simply going to change it to 2.0. And then it's really important you go back into the drop-down menu, select the line spacing option, and then you want to check this box here that says don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. We're going to select OK. And now we can go ahead and start adding the different elements on this page, starting with the running head. As you can see in the right-hand corner, you want to include your last name followed by the page number. So what I recommend doing is you can either go to Insert and select the drop-down menu for header and footer to insert the page number, or you can quite literally double-click in the header area, thus bringing up the header option. From here, go ahead and select the page number drop-down menu, select page number, and then you want to ensure that it's aligned on the right-hand side, which it is, so we'll select OK. And now we have the number 1 right here in the right-hand corner. When you click on it, it gives you this option to edit this number, which is what you want to do to add in your last name. So if you'll note, my cursor is on the left-hand side, so I can type in my last name, add a space, and then we have our running head. Now it's very important that you match the font size and type of the running head to the rest of your document. So I'm going to highlight it like I have, go to the Home tab, and then simply change this to Times New Roman. It's 12, so now it's going to match the document. To click out of the header window, you're simply going to do that. Double click on the rest of the page, and it brings you back to your document. The first element we're going to add is the name of our university centered at the top of our page. So go ahead and select the centering option, which will bring your cursor to the middle, and then type the name of the university you're attending, just like this, University. Excellent. From here, go ahead and hit enter roughly 4 to 5 times to bring your cursor to the center of your page, where next we're going to add the title of your paper. The title of your paper, it will be up to you, so to use your discretion on which is best. I wanted to show an example that has a main title and a subtitle, so you can see what that looks like. If there was no subtitle, the title would simply look like that. I'm going to add it back for this example. Great. After your title, what I recommend doing is go ahead and hit enter once or twice, and then go ahead and type in the 4 additional elements and worry about spacing them at the bottom of your page after they're typed out. So for example, you're going to want to type your name. Go ahead and hit enter. Then you're going to type the name of your course with the course number. So let's say this was Education 200, great. Followed by the name of your professor, excellent. And then you want to include your submission date formatted with the day, month, and year. So if this was the 25th of June, let's say 2022, that's what the date would look like. Now what I recommend doing is go ahead and bring your cursor above those 4 elements and tab them down until they are located at the bottom of your page. And from here, you can readjust some formatting. So as I can see, my title isn't quite centered. So what I would do is hit enter maybe once or twice, and then you want to be sure to bring this up to make sure it's equal. And as you can see, now we have the elements spaced out in a nice, neat formatting. And I do want to bring up because we got close to a second page, Microsoft automatically added another page, and I want you to take note that our running head is set correctly. We have our last name followed by page number 2. And then just to be clear, if you're including a title page, you don't need to include a heading, obviously. And so when you come here to start your document, you would either go ahead and start writing the introduction to your paper, or depending on the type of paper you're writing and you want to use a heading to signify that it's the introduction, you could quite literally put a heading here, which you would bold since it's a heading to signify that, and then start your paper. That's up to you and dependent on if you're using headings throughout your document and what formatting would be most appropriate for your paper. And we're back. I hope you found this video helpful. And by the way, if you do find these videos helpful, a great way to say thank you to the Smart Student channel is you're welcome to buy the channel a coffee using the YouTube thanks feature, which is at the bottom of this video. And also be sure to let me know if you have any questions down below or just say hello. I love chatting with you guys. And with that, I'll see you in next week's video.